Remember that the Shamrock News and Rowe Middle School have our very own podcast network. The channel, which can be found on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, features content created by students and staff at Rowe Middle School. With podcasts like Cellophane Rap Slugs, It's Okay to Not Be Okay, D&D, Moments with Steph, Music Makers, and more, you can get a glimpse into what life is like for teachers and students working in a pandemic. Just in this last week, we've added 2 new episodes to the network. Both are part of our Shamrock Sit-Down series, which features people from Milwaukee community sitting down and having a conversation. First, we have an episode featuring Miss Hudson and Miss Agarwal discussing Indian culture in honor of AAPI Heritage Month.
Can I take a guess at what your husband does? I'm gonna say engineer. Is he an engineer?
Yeah, he is an engineer and he is a SAP consultant.
There's a stereotype in the United States that Asians are smart, and what I figured out is, well, at least when it comes to Indians, you didn't get let into the country. The United States didn't let anybody into the country. No. They wanted certain people, and so they're like, yes, you're a surgeon, come. You're an engineer, come. So when you meet all these Indians and they're all doctors or lawyers or engineers, it's not because all Indians are doctors, lawyers, and engineers. It's because that's who the United States wanted.
Then Mr. Dick sat down with Shamrock News Season 1, 2, and 3 alumni Sasha Nielsen to talk about her experience as an Asian American in the North Clackamas School District.
As far as like growing up, how has the way that you perceived yourself, I guess you talked about that a little bit already, but how does the way that you perceive yourself, does that differ with the way that the world may perceive you?
I mean, so I think growing up, people knew I was Asian because I said I was Asian. Like, that was always a thing when I was like way younger. So at some point I just kind of stopped saying it because it was not helping me out in terms of like bullying and like stuff like that. So at some point I was like, we're not going to tell people that. They still figured it out, but you know.
Both episodes can be found on the Rowe Middle School Podcast Network, available where you find your podcasts.